Hey guys, Cassie here. Today I'm going to be playing Bak Bak Battles, but actually the main reason for this video is to tell you about what it's like to live your life with anxiety and depression. And I can't really be on video for this because, oh man, my emotions and everything, it's really difficult for me to do. So this is just something to play in the background, to not have to be on video right now. So this isn't a video you necessarily need to watch unless you want to watch Bak Bak Battles, which, oh my god, I love this game. Okay, anyway, so let me take you back. My life has been great, but I struggle very badly with depression and have for a very long time. I've lost a lot of friends in my life. I've lost a lot of people. A lot of people have left me. And because of that, I have a lot of trust issues. So trust issues is a huge one for me, such a huge one for me. And I have a lot of trouble putting my trust in people and making friends now because I'm so afraid of being hurt and I'd rather to be to myself and be alone. And because of that, I have established an anxiety. I have established a fear of being with people my age and talking with people that are my age. I have social anxiety, and if you stick me in a room full of adults, I'm completely fine. But if you put me in a group of kids my age, I'll get a panic attack, I'll pass out, I'll freak out. And this is really established into something that is so beyond my control and is so scary, and it debilitates me. It debilitates me so much, and I can't do the things that I want to do because I know there's going to be people there, or I know that I'm going to see somebody that I know. Or for example, I'm always at my sister's dance class, and right down the street is a poke gym and like 5 poke stops. And the sad thing is that it's at the skate park where I know I'm going to know a lot of people who have left me or have picked on me or I went to high school with. And I'm so afraid that I will not go over there without somebody because I'm afraid they're going to notice me. I don't know what it is. I'm so afraid and so scared, genuinely afraid. And that's really, really debilitated my life. And I don't have very many friends anymore. And that's, it's really difficult for me because I can't put my trust into people anymore, because every time that I do and I get attached to somebody, they leave my life, and that's been really difficult for me. So I've spent over the last about 4 years completely alone and isolated in my house, except for with my family. The reason I wanted to share this story with you guys is because of something that happened about a week ago. Okay. Do people still say that? I don't know. But this happened about a week ago, and there are 2 spots in town that I really like to generally avoid. And number 1 is Chipotle, because everybody hangs out at Chipotle. Everyone from my high school, everyone. And I also don't like to hang out at Sonic because, oh my god, that place is horrible. Everybody's there. Everybody. I mean, goodness gracious. It's like a stupid teenager hangout. God, it's like a pit stop for freaking teenagers. Okay, sorry. I don't like going to those 2 spots for that reason, and I had to go into Chipotle the other day to get my family dinner, and I was already freaking out. I was already so scared, because every time I go in there, I see somebody I know, and it scares me beyond belief, like a true fear, true fear. And I went in there, and my fears came to reality, and I saw about 6 people that I knew, and they were people who just went to my high school, who I was familiar with, and they were familiar with me. And the fact that they were there and they just knew who I was and they were talking about me was so scary to me. And then I look and I see that my cousin's cousin is also in there, and that scared me. Then 3 of the people working there went to my high school, and they're like, oh my gosh, Cassie. And I just started freaking out. And then to make matters worse, my ex-best friend and my ex-boyfriend came into, who are dating and are going to get freaking married. They came into Chipotle and started making fun of me and started talking bad about me right behind me. And that was so, oh man. I mean, I can't tell you how much anxiety it gives me right now just talking about it. I felt like I was in this hole, and that they were, I don't know how to describe it. I feel like I was panicking for my life, that I'm just in this hole and they're piling dirt on top of me and I'm trying to escape. And it was so scary, and I got dizzy and I got lightheaded, and it was so, I can't describe what true anxiety feels like, but you can't breathe. you feel so afraid for everything. You can't focus. And I wanted to get out of there as soon as possible. I freaked out and I got in the car and I just bawled and I broke down and had a hysterical breakdown because of that experience. I wanted to share this experience with you guys because I feel a lot of you can relate to this and can bond over these experiences and depression and sadness and anxiety and so on and so forth. There's so many mental illnesses now today, and it's so sad and it's so debilitating, but I feel that we can connect through this. And also, I really wanted to make this for the people who don't understand mental illness and don't understand what we're going through. Mental illness is almost in a sense like Bigfoot and ghosts, etc., mermaids. I mean, unless you can experience it and say that you've been through it, you really don't know to believe it or how to believe it. So we really need to stop asking questions and making people prove themselves. And I want you to think of it like this. I want you to think of you walking along your way perfectly fine, and your friend just stops behind you and you say, come on, let's go. And they say, well, I can't. There's this huge wall in the way. And you're going to say, no, just walk around the wall. No, the wall's too big. I can't get over the wall. I can't get beyond this point. That's how it feels to live with anxiety. Is even though you're walking along your way, there may be that metaphorical wall in front of somebody, in front of a loved one, in front of somebody. And that's how you have to visualize it, because we're not faking these things. We're not crying out for attention. That's not how this works. That's not how mental illness works. And that's the stigma behind mental illness, is that we fake it and we do it to get attention and all these stupid things. And I want everyone who's listening who has mental illness to know that those people don't really know what they're talking about, to put it bluntly, because they've never experienced it. They never know what it's like to feel completely alone, to feel completely lost, and to feel like you don't have control. Goodness gracious, that is a point that nobody understands, is that when you're in these moods and you're in these depressions, you don't have control. I wish that there was this huge solution and this huge fix to our problem. And if I knew it, that's the problem. If I knew it, if I was here to say this is the solution, then I wouldn't be in this predicament right now. So that's why I want to share this story and share my experiences, so that we can brainstorm together and come together in the comments and support one another in our community, because I don't know the solution. I don't know the answer to depression, to anxiety. I don't know how to fix it. I don't know how to cure it and make it go away. But I think that it starts with supporting one another and being there for one another. I think you need to be there for someone and listen to them. I love that. Listen to people. Don't always try to throw your opinion in there and your solution to things. If someone's coming to you and saying, I'm so depressed, I'm so sad, don't ignore them. Don't push them to the side, and don't try to find a solution for them. Just listen to them and say, what can I do for you? Do you want to get online? Do you want to play games? Do you want to do something and get your mind off things? What can I do for you? And as a society, I think we need to listen to people more. We need to stop throwing our opinions in there and just listen and be there and care for one another. The thing that's wrong in this world today is there's no trust anymore. Well, I mean, there's a lot of things wrong in the world today, but one of the things is that there's really no trust in humanity. There's no trust in one another. We can't constantly be giving of ourselves all the time. We need to be able to have someone to give back to us every once in a while. And I think we really can find that in today's society, but I think we have to be the motivation to start it and to keep it going, in my opinion. So reach out to others and be there for others. And if somebody is going to reach out to you and say that they're suicidal or they're depressed and they're sad, then you better freaking listen to them. That's all I gotta say. You better listen to them, because if you don't listen to them, they may never open up to another person again. They're reaching out for help, and they're reaching out for somebody to listen to them and to be there for them. They're crying for help, and if you shut that person down, they may never open up again. I want us all to really reach out and be a light in this life, and to support one another, because if we don't, then I don't know who is going to at this point. I don't know who is. Okay, that was a lot to talk about. Well, we got it done. I know it was a hard topic, but I'm hoping that if I'm transparent with you guys, you can feel safe enough and in a safe environment where you can be transparent with me and others as well. Let's have a bunch of comments down in the comment section, not just support for me. I want a group of people coming together and being transparent. Tell me your struggles. Tell me the things that you're going through in your life. If you feel comfortable, put it out there, because I want nothing more than love and support in the comment section. Now, if the support only goes as far as the comment section, I'm so happy with that, and I'm so excited about that, because I think building together that support, even just for that little bit of time, can maybe inspire someone to keep going, or maybe inspire someone to know that they're not alone. So let's do that for each other. Let's be there for each other and love one another, please. I want so much love and support in the comment section below. Again, not for me, not just for me. I want comments and love towards one another, please. Let's make that happen. All right, everyone. I think I've talked long enough, and now I need a nap. Thanks so much for watching, guys. I love you so much. I love you all so much, and thank you for supporting me and wanting to hear my story and allowing me to be transparent with you guys. I really appreciate it. Thank you all so much, and I will see you in my next video. Bye.